is going to be critical. Absolutely no problem. There is Reagan Beers right there on the bench cheering on her team, ready to go.
Stanford with the hefty lead in this series, 67-9 as we are underway. Stanford turning it over already, a kind of a mental miscue, if you will. Stanford and Oregon State last met January 21st at Palo Alto, a special game. Obviously, that was the game where Tara breaks that coaching record. It was a close game. Stanford coming out on top 65-56 without Cameron Brink.
Yeah, no Cameron Brink. She did not play. Kiki Iriafen, 36 points, 12 rebounds. Lopolo, 14 points.
Well, Brink's on the floor tonight as Von Oelhoffen rims out. But no Reagan Beers. We showed you a few seconds ago. Reagan on the sidelines in sweats. Brink dumping it down low. Iriafen. Nice job by Heidi to alter that shot.
A little high-low action for Stanford right out of the break. They get Brink up at the free throw line. They look for that. Kiki had her defender sealed. Turn around, big miss.
Hunter, the freshman point guard, she has been fabulous, starting since the second game of the season. Big pick up top, wraparound pass. Jumper not there. Offensive rebound, Heidi, well done. Oregon State will reset.
Yeah, that could be key for this Oregon State team. Stanford doesn't give up a lot of offensive rebounds to their opponents.
7 on the shot clock. Gardner, catch and shoot, you bet.
Stepping out already, stretching that D, Gardner.
Great to see Lopolo back in the lineup after missing the last game. Air ball by Stanford, dumping it inside. Iriafen squares up, soft touch, rimming out. Heady play. Bozgana with the follow.
Yeah, she did a nice job of just reading that one right off the rim. I thought that shot was going in for Iriafen.
7 now on the shot clock. Oregon State going deep in the shot clock, multiple possessions.
Hands by Heidi.
There it is.
High hands by Heidi on that one. She kept that alive.
You're reading my mind. Knocks it to Hunter. Nothing coming easy inside for Oregon State. Basket didn't want it. Iriafen, little handoff to Lopolo.
Early work.
There it is.
Yep, early work right there by Brink.
Hunter, love it. Driving, can't get it home. Heidi follows, short on that shot.
Boy, heck of an effort, though, by Heidi. Love what she's doing around the rim, especially on the offensive side of things.
Murat keeps the ball alive. Iriafen wants to step through. Instead, long ball. And look at Bozgana.
So unselfish. They know when to kick it out.
7-0. Stanford run. They led 3-0 early. And now it's 7-3. Wow. Von Oelhoffen, who is your defensive leader with the big break. Absolutely critical right now. That second reveal with that movement, as Tammy mentioned, quickly. Wow, the release is just lightning quick by Jump.
Well, just great inbound play there, call on that baseline right out of a break. You want that quick hit, and they were looking for Hannah Jump just to get going.
So the run continues for Stanford, 9-0. Hansford in and scores. A rare two-pointer for the three-point ace.
But a great lefty. We know that she is up and under move under the basket.
Comes off the bench and provides an instant bucket. Look at Brink just towering over Gardner. Here's Cam stepping through Gardner, but sticking with it is Brink.
Yeah.
So 11-5. Huge crowd here at Gill cheering on.
Long range, mid-range, just hits that elbow free throw shot.
Gardner making only her second start of the season, and 6 boards now for Heidi. Her career high, the Cal transfer, is 8. 6 boards in the first quarter. Started against the Washington schools. Scott said, because I thought it was best for the team.
And he said, logical. You know, look at her numbers and felt like it was there.
Hunter, a rare miscue. Iriafen setting up quickly and goes inside so deep. Brink, Iriafen tag team in that rebound. Bozgana.
Oh, there's Brink's open. Gardner's
wide open.
there.
And instead, unselfishly. Look at Brink. Look at Brink.
Well, Gardner was getting down. She had gone up for that rebound, and she was just slow to kind of get back. Brink just ran wide open down the floor.
Parova switches hands, wants to go right up. Whistle blows that play dead. 26.2 left to go in this first quarter. Here's Hunter. Switches. Behind the back, can't slip Lopolo. Good defender is Lopolo.
Oh, did you see?
Step back, Hanford. That would have been a tough shot. Plenty of time. Bozgana wants to push pace. Hunter, she's got 5 seconds to do something. She's going to leave it for Gardner. That's short. One of the obvious frontrunners for Pac-12 Player of the Year, along with Defensive Player of the Year. And of course, the question remains for Stanford fans, will she come back next year? Second quarter underway. It's going to be critical for Von Oelhoffen to get going offensively. Gardner to feel her oats a little offensively. And on cue, there's Talia to start the second quarter.
Well, Dimitri had her hand in her face. She didn't really exactly have the shot up front, but I like the way that Von Oelhoffen kept working until she had to step back, created a little bit of space. Good patience with the ball, keeping alive.
Reese will start the second quarter. Look at Brink and one, and she shows the emotion. Man, she just sticks with every play, doesn't she?
Here's Von Oelhoffen on the one side scoring, and they needed it because they had missed their last 6. Von Oelhoffen doing what she does, a little step back, beautiful shot at the other end. Brink doesn't waste any time scoring. She just takes it right to the rack. She does such a great job. She's coming off of an incredible performance as Brink. 14 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, and how about this, 5 blocks against ASU.
Gardner picks up that foul, by the way. You just missed the presence of Beers on the boards, offensively, but on those boards for Oregon State. Gardner wide open, you bet, and that is a big putback, if you will, an answer for Gardner.
Oregon State coming out of that little break, and they got a little hot streak in them going. They could keep that alive, but I would tell you, I like that pass. That could have been a shot closer to the basket, but the extra pass for the 3 ball.
So 2 quick team fouls on Oregon State were early in the second quarter. Dimitri dumps it inside to Brink. Easy, easy, easy two. Brink's got a double-double. Unstoppable right now is Brink down low. Perfect pick, and Von Oelhoffen with the big bucket.
6 points. They've scored the last 3 trips Oregon State has down the floor. Scott Rueck fired up on the sideline. This crowd just waiting.
But Brink is feeling it. And whether she's down low or mid-range or beyond the arc, she's got 13 already.
Boy, what an answer by Brink. Both times down the floor. Talia shot, Gardner shot, and then Brink comes right back.
Gives up the layup. And Reese says, we'll trade the 2 for 3. Reach down and get that ball. Blacklock on the floor, getting emotional. That's a good defensive set by Oregon State. So Blacklock and Reese and Hansford subs on the bench, on the floor for Oregon State, along with Gardner and Von Oelhoffen. 22-17. Talia takes that big pick from Gardner. Gardner's got the mismatch. Lopolo's on her. Reese gets it home. Big drive.
Didn't see the mismatch. Reese just had her chin to the ground. She was going all the way, aggressively taking it to the rim.
It's been a while since Oregon State has been this close. Brink holding that ball high. Double team. Ogden, 3-pointer. Courtney Ogden, the freshman. Packed house here at Gill. Stanford with the victory can clinch the outright Pac-12 regular season championship. Right now they've clinched a share. Von Oelhoffen says, well, despite that...
Lopolo's such a heck of a defender. Love watching her play D.
Offensive foul is going to go against Stanford. Heidi back on the floor for Oregon State. 25-21. Blacklock. she shows the crowd a three. One of the most emotional players for Oregon State. And the Beavers down now by just a singleton. Erie Offen kicks it. Long ball. LaPolo. Talia listening to Ruick in terms of what you want to call in the half set. Now only 7 on the shot clock. Hansford got to put it up. That's good defense inside by Jump. Not a good half-court set.
Here's the thing I'm so impressed with, right? I mean, Stanford, a team that you always think, like, they know their scout better than anybody, right? They are just so, they understand the tendencies. Hannah Jump, from the minute Hansford checked in, has guarded her left hand. She goes right to it. Absolutely so smart. That's why Hannah is just who she is.
28-24, 2:10 left to go. Look at that release by Jump, the follow. Lead up to 6 now, under 2 to go in the second quarter. A bit of a drought for Oregon State, not helping the Beaver cause. Gardner had a notion. Erie Offen comes out. And now it's Von Oelhoffen stepping back. Tough shot! Tough shot!
LaPolo with a hand in her face. Didn't matter. Talia got that one off.
And how about the answer by Guerra? 33-26, Stanford with the lead. Straight pick. Straight pick. Clardy comes off the bench, scores.
Good job by Chloe. As LaPolo just goes out and Talia just kind of lost the handle there. Chloe was all over it. She gets the run out at the other end.
9-0 Stanford run. Biggest lead of the game for Stanford. What an answer. Oregon State had crawled to within 1. 4 now. Von Oelhoffen. She's not going to get anything off. So a disappointing stretch for Oregon State, and they trail 35. Brink, one of the front runners for Player of the Year, a huge front runner for yet another Defensive Player of the Year award. And third quarter is underway. 35-26, Stanford with the lead. Inside to Brink. There's the double. Erie Offen, Reese. And, you know, Reese goes tall, but Erie Offen goes over.
Well, Reese went over to help on Brink.
Now Gardner lurking from distance. 7 on the shot clock. Tough shot. Gardner knew it was good the second it left her hand. Oregon State knows they need a win to stay tied for second. Erie Offen, look how strong she is.
Didn't have it on that left side. Stayed with it, the strength, just to, you know, rip it to the other side.
Just a mammoth weekend in the desert. Erie Offen averaging over 20 points a pop against those Arizona schools. Step back. Man, Gardner gets her down. Oregon State hanging around. Do they have some stops in them, TB?
That'll be crucial stop because Kiki and company are getting rolling. And Kiki, you know, she didn't exactly have a high level of points there in the first half, but now she's getting going. She's got 2 consecutive buckets, a quick 4 points for Erie Offen.
2 points in the first half for Erie Offen. And Von Oelhoffen feeling it too. This conference is littered with great players.
Oh, it is.
And you're looking at a bunch of them tonight.
Great shot takers, great shot makers, and there's one right there by Bozgana.
Clever use of the backboard there. Von Oelhoffen. Man, what a game for Talia Von Oelhoffen.
Boy, she is feeling it. Feeling it. 6 of 13.
Carrying the freight offensively for Oregon State. Deep position, and that's a layup for Brink.
Too easy.
Huge student section standing this entire game. 10 on the shot clock for Gardner. Remember, no Reagan Beers for Oregon State again. Tarova, 3.
There you go.
Clardy. And now inside. Look at the triple team wide open as Brink. Pick your poison. Brink again. Follows not there. Brink again not there. And the foul will go against Oregon State. Brink to the free throw line. You know, as we've seen Cameron Brink evolve and progress in the course of her career, you can't help but Zero in.
Shooting 67%, and now she's shooting in the 80s. I mean, just doing a fantastic job of turning that statistic around is Cameron Brink.
73 straight. That was broken against Belmont this year, but she is that good from the charity stripe.
Knew she was going to be at the line a lot.
Hunter. Wow, to beat the shot clock and her first 2 points of the game.
And that's another most needed play right there, because you got to get Hunter a little, you got to get her going a little bit so that not everybody hones in on Talia or Gardner. Got to spread the wealth.
7-point lead.
Get some balance.
Quick catch and shoot short there, following the missed shot is Dimitri and avoiding the tie-up.
That's a heck of an effort there by Dimitri to get the ball back.
She went up against 3 Oregon State players for that rebound and then cans it.
Yeah, I mean, see, that's just reward right there.
Talia literally looked away to see if the defender would close and said, I'm shooting it.
17 points for Talia.
Nearing into another 20-point game is Von Oelhoffen. Dimitri feeling it. 4 straight points. And Stanford just continues to answer with the punch-counter-punch game that we've got going on here. Gardner releases. Gets the kind roll. Blacklock on the floor for Oregon State. Brink double team, doesn't care. Brink puts it on the deck, looking for help. Brink. The whistle blows, and we're going to see what was called. Are they going to call it against Brink? Wow, yep, they sure are. Her second. 2.5 second differential. Shot and game clock. We're almost finished with the third quarter. Not a lot of free throws in this game at this point. That could change, but it's been a quick one. 15 on the shot clock for Hunter. LaPolo's got her. Dom's got to get something going. Donovan needs to initiate some offense, and bailed out with the foul.
Love the effort by Blacklock.
4th team foul, so with 9 seconds left, Oregon State will inbound. Perova driving hard. Look at that fake.
Nifty move. Nifty move.
5 now for Perova. Good if it goes. What a third quarter we were treated to, and an overflow crowd. 4th quarter underway on the inbounds pass. Stanford trying to clinch the outright title as regular season champions. A win tonight would do that, or a win on Saturday, but they want to do it today. Look at the strip. Hunter. Blacklock stepping into the 3. Stanford has defeated Oregon State 13 straight times. But so many times, especially during 2015 and 20, it was toe-to-toe, ranked team against ranked team, and that's what we're looking at tonight. Iriafen down low, you bet. 10 now for Kiki.
Yeah, she's just getting going here in this second half. 2 points in the first half, and her team's been trying to get her some more touches, more looks, knowing what she brings to the table with her point scoring.
Hunter wanted to find the cutter, wasn't there. Ogden will pick up that foul, her first, team's first.
Love the pass in by Cam Brink, just wait for her to get open. Just needed a little bit more time, and that's the thing. Cam Brink knows it just takes a little bit more patience. You don't want to reverse the ball after Kiki's working so hard to try to get her defenders in the right position.
Her career high in rebounds, 22, set in 2021. Gardner, release, you bet. 15 now for Gardner. Does OSU have a stop in him? Brink, low, so quick to the basket. Look at that footwork.
Gosh. Kiki Iriafen with a bucket, then Cameron Brink.
No Von Oelhoffen on the bench at the moment. Inside. Beautifully run.
Great passer. See that she can be quick off the bounce. Turn the corner on Harriel.
Home State kid, Hunter. Donovan did not start the first game. She started the second game and just went bananas and has been starting ever since. Gets 1 of 2, 55-50. jump almost drags that pivot foot.
Oh, Brink just picked up a foul.
So another one on Brink, and that's number 3. 5 on the shot clock for Hunter. All the way to the rack. Look at Brink.
Take a look at the block here. Hunter trying to turn the corner, and Cameron Brink just pursues. She knows that her teammate Harriel got beat.
Now 4th all-time Pac-12 single-season mark with 120 blocks is Brink. My goodness, she will go down on both ends of the floor as one of the best to wear a Stanford uniform. And then some. Here's Brink. Oh, just muscles it up and over Gardner.
Tough shot. Was kind of getting shoved a little bit underneath the basket and just came back with some strength.
What a game for Brink. 21 points, 21 rebounds. And the offensive foul is going to go against Parova.
Watch Brink here. She's just working, and she's trying to just get Gardner right on her back there. And Gardner's just trying to keep her away from just about any place where she's good around that rim. And she just contorts her body. Cameron Brink, no surprise family here tonight, sitting right behind the bench.
Look at that. Heart is written on the sleeve of Von Oelhoffen. She checks back in. 57-50. Oregon State desperately needs a stop. You feed the beast. Brink. Whoa. So Brink picks up her 4th.
This is absolutely huge as they're going to get her for that high elbow.
Can Oregon State take advantage with Brink on the bench? Brink has been absolutely unstoppable on both ends of the floor tonight. Gardner short, nobody wearing white, trying to chase down that miss, and a missed opportunity for Oregon State. Can the Beavers get Von Oelhoffen some looks, Tammy?
Can Stanford get Kiki off of the ball? Gardner's taking her 1v1.
Wheeling and dealing there. Gardner just out-muscles Iriafen for that rebound.
Looked like Kiki had to tip it first, couldn't tip it to herself. Gardner pushed back in an illegal defensive position. That's why she did not get called for that foul. Well done by Gardner.
High pick from Gardner. Von Oelhoffen wanted to step through, nothing there. And Talia will get it right back. 3-pointer. Oh, what a game for Von Oelhoffen. 20 points now for Talia.
How big was that rest on the bench for Von Oelhoffen? Comes in, fresh legs, fresh, ready to shoot.
3rd 20-point game of the season for the veteran. Iriafen with the answer. Iriafen leads this bunch with nearly 19 a pop. Brink on the bench. Iriafen looking to score.
It's the face-up for me on that reverse pivot. She's just so good on that.
Parova looks a little lost. So she draws the foul from Dimitri. That's her 3rd.
But only a 6-point lead for the Cardinal.
Parova, a 78% free throw shooter. Only the 3rd free throw attempt for Oregon State tonight. Neither team going to the line often.
And Cameron Brink with 4 fouls is at the scores table, set to check in.
Parova gets 1 of 2, 59-54. Brink back on the floor with the 4 fouls. You know, Tammy, when these two teams met back in Palo Alto, it was a close affair that Stanford wins 65-56. Eyeballs, though, on Oregon State after that game. That's when they went on that win streak. That's when they really got into the race. Brink, just like that, makes her presence felt.
Yeah, I mean, she can't make a move. You don't want her to pick up an offensive charge or player control foul, right? Because that would be it. She'd have to go to the bench. So she just rises up and shoots over the defense. Just incredible, brilliant mind in recognizing what she's given.
Parova puts the brakes on and scores. 7 now for Parova.
Yeah, those 7 points have just really been so crucial for this team. Parova giving good minutes.
61-56, 3:40 left to go. Brink wants it. Inside, what a pass inside to Iriaf, and she will go to the free throw line.
Fearless attacks the basket. But on that last sequence right there, just, I think again, Kiki doing such a nice job.
Missing the first one, hitting the second. 62-56. Here's Van Oelhoffen. Had the cutter Blacklock.
Yeah, Blacklock curled.
Backdoor Van Oelhoffen layup. You bet. 22 now for Van Oelhoffen.
Great play to draw Stanford's defense away from the basket, and a miscue there by them. Nobody protecting the rim, and Oregon State makes them pay.
Van Oelhoffen had the 22 against UCLA, and Iriafen is going to be whistled for that foul. Brink can't believe it. Iriafen's got 3. So Oregon State will go to the free throw line. Van Oelhoffen will toe the line for the first time tonight. A chance for Van Oelhoffen to get Oregon State to within 2. First one is true. 23 now for Van Oelhoffen. Van Oelhoffen, an 88% free throw shooter. 62-60. Oh,
and they are just one bucket down.
62-60, 2:45 left to go in the fourth. Stanford with the ball with the lead. Brink wants it down low. Gardner trying to deny. Here's Brink. So deep. Looked like she got blocked, and she did by Gardner. What a play by Tamia. And she's slow to get up, and limping down the floor is Gardner. No Reagan Beers, and yet Oregon State is in position to pull off a big upset. Van Oelhoffen finds Gardner.
Hansford.
Oh, boy, that is a huge foul that's going to go against Lily. Her first.
And then there's the foul there where Hansford bumps Cameron Brink to the ground. Hard shot.
Third team foul against Oregon State, and denies the Beavers a chance to either catch Stanford or take the lead. Again, deep, it's inside, and the turnover. Miscommunication for Oregon State. They have taken care of the ball so well tonight, but they turn it over there. Inside look, Gardner hesitates. Oh, the basket! The home crowd, home team, Gill Coliseum basket, didn't want it.
I sure like the way Oregon State went right at Brink, though, with that shot by Gardner. A pass down low.
How did that ball stay out?
Yeah.
How did that stay out? Here's Iriafen on the deck. Iriafen, wild shot into the hands of Brink, and she scores.
Great hands. Great hands around the bucket.
25 points now for Brink. Her career high is 29. Gardner, does she have the answer? Not there. Blacklock keeps it alive. Van Oelhoffen. Van Oelhoffen, critical basket. 26 now for Van Oelhoffen.
Talia leaving her legacy. Stanford wants a timeout.
So Cam Brink, Talia Van Oelhoffen is under a minute to go. The lead is 2. Does Oregon State have a stop in them? You know Stanford is going to go to Brink or Iriafen.
They'll get Talia with that foul.
Van Oelhoffen picks up the foul.
And that's the 4th team's foul. So the next foul will have Stanford in the bonus.
Does Oregon State have a stop in them? Brink dumping it inside. There's the extra pass. Oh, what an offensive rebound. Oh, Dimitri flagging down her own miss. Oh, and the chance for Oregon State to snare the long rebound goes by the wayside. First free throws of the night for Lopolo. She's a 60% free throw shooter. Lopolo.
Grace under pressure.
In a big way. still a ton of time left. Rapolo, though, wants a 2-possession lead for Stanford and does just that. Will it be Von Oelhoffen? Will it be Gardner? Gardner inbounding the ball. Prova's got to be careful here to not turn it over. You got to do something. Hansford teeing up the 3. That's way short. Von Oelhoffen is going to drive. You need a basket now. The clock stops as Von Oelhoffen draws the foul. Brink, that's number 5.
I was not sure from my vantage point if Kiki or Brink would get called for the foul, but Brink fouls out. 25 points. What a line for Brink.
Boy, that's a big, big miss, Kenny. Gets 1 of 2.
Timeout. Advanced the ball. Stanford had 2 timeouts. Nearly picked off by Oregon State. And the foul with 5.2 left. That ball was up for grabs. A 77% free throw shooter.
She hits 1 and Stanford's in great shape. Okay. Oregon State needs 1 more miss, Tammy, to have a chance to tie things up with the triple. And Erie Oppen would have none of it. Oregon Cal going down to the wire. Must make quickly for Oregon State. Von Oelhoffen stepping back. And that'll do it. Well, let's take a look and make sure that everything is waved off, and it is in terms of time.